All right, folks, here's the last academic evaluation video. We're gonna be talking about oral language. It is essentially this speaking and listening skills and how we communicate words and how we understand the meaning of words and can express that. So this area is often overlooked, basically due to the difficulty of developing interventions for it, and often also a heavily debated topic, whether it's a speech and language issue or an academic issue. So I will focus on what it means academically and what it means as far as the evaluation process. Within that oral language umbrella, there are two areas that we'll be talking about. One will be oral expression and the other being listening comprehension. All right, the first area within oral language is oral expression. This is the ability to basically express your own thoughts or ideas or express what you know. Again, I kind of said it was tied to that crystallized intelligence piece. So I always look at it this presentation skills, meaning can I get that connection with the audience and explain what I know, even if it's through video, things like that. As far as the evaluation piece, what I would be doing is looking at words and sentences and having them express what they are and using them in context. So also using some of those auditory processing tests. So I would be doing things like, taking 3 words, reasoning it out and using them in a sentence. So that's kind of what you would be doing for like the oral expression piece, or taking a word and using it in context into a sentence as well. So kind of multiple words, single words. Again, you're kind of looking at one's ability to use words and use language in context. Piece over. Listening comprehension, on the other hand, is being able to take in information through the ears, process it in the brain, and then also, again, being able to verbally use that information. It could be as simple as I hear words and then I have to repeat those words. Did those words come out the same way they came in? So can I hear things? Can I remember what's being said? And you can kind of start to think how that plays into the classroom. When we're talking about academics, the listening comprehension piece can come into play when we're talking about using those words in an expressive way. So i.e. written expression, but then also explaining the information if it happens to be kind of a class discussion topic, or something where they have to use that information in multiple ways. So sometimes I might have to hear the teacher and not be able to take notes, and then use that information and talk to a partner, and I might get graded on that. So that's one of those things as far as the context of how that listening comprehension could come to play academically. Again, if you're not hearing sounds and words and hearing words correctly, and it's affected by that memory and auditory processing, yes, that's going to end up impacting education in some way. Again, when we're talking about those areas, that oral expression, listening comprehension, that's just going to be a part of that academic evaluation. And I think it's very important, especially on an initial evaluation, that you address those areas. They're often overlooked unless there's a speech or language impairment concern. Those are important things to note and advocate for, is making sure those 2 areas are addressed in an evaluation. And they can be done through those standard academic evaluations like the Wilcox-Johnson Test of Achievement or the Wechsler individual achievement test. So again, the KTA-3 also has that in there, and those are all tests that I would do and include that oral language, especially if it's an initial. Now, after an initial and we kind of know what the concern is, and a reevaluation, we just want to see where that progress is compared to other kids their age. With that, we are now done with the academic evaluation piece of these videos. Now we're going to move on to the social emotional evaluations, and that is the part that, again, I love doing it because it does involve a lot of different modalities of evaluation. So all right, folks, look out for the next video, and I'll try to get some done kind of weekly at this point. All right, have a good day.